Good afternoon. Okay, on behalf of the city, we would like to thank hippo and Eben Sefa for these initiatives, and also on behalf of the waste speakers. We appreciate what you are doing for the waste speakers. The city currently is left with 4 landfill sites, and the landfill sites are left with 5 years lifespan. So if we don't do anything, in 5 years' time, we'll have no landfill site in the city of Johannesburg. So we've started working with the waste speakers, if I remember well, during the term of Mayor Masondo around 2007 and 8, and we started to engage with them. Eventually now we have 2 organizations, which is the South African Waste Speakers Association and African Reclaimers Organization, that are representing the waste speakers. But as a city of Joburg, we are working with the province, as Ospalisa has already mentioned, and we are working with the national department under the Dumsane Buthelezi. But what we are doing is to say, as a city, we want to empower the waste speakers. We want to move the waste speakers from the street to have their own sorting site. We want to move them away from pulling the trolley, going uphill and stuff like that. But we want to ensure them that they end up being part of the waste mainstream, especially through separation at source. As the city of Joburg, we have few things that we want to do for the waste speakers. We want to register all the waste speakers that are within the city of Joburg, so we can know how many are they and who are they. Once we have done that, we want to provide them with protective clothing, as they've done through Sefa and Hippo, and we'll work with you to take this number up. Our target is that all waste speakers must be registered within the city of Joburg, and they must have protective clothing, and they must get training. The city has policies and bylaws, and they want to improve the life of the waste speakers so that they don't go to the bins. Hence we are implementing the separation at source. So we want them to get a plastic that is clean, having waste there, then they can take to their own buyback center, where they can further sort it and sell it. I've got a good story to tell about waste speakers. Some of them, as you see them here, they are fathers and mothers. Some of them, they've taken their kids to school. We've got 2 ladies that have already taken their kids to UJ. They've graduated. So we appreciate what you are doing. So, first, you were saying they're putting bread on the table, but if you look at what the government is giving them, 350, and compared to what they are making, some of them are making around 2.5 to 4,500. So, but working together, we can assist them to continue and sustain that life. So as the city of Joburg, I'm urging all the waste speakers to register with us, so that whenever there's a funder coming to assist waste speakers, we're able to say, in region B, here are the people. In region A, these are the people. But at the end of the day, I have my colleagues here from Pikitan. We need to find a way of saying, you are not our enemy, waste speakers. We need to work together. When we start the separation at source, we need to give you streets so that you go there and collect the recyclables in a better way. And having said this, colleagues, I'm happy. I was just doing a head count and listening to the voices as you were busy. When CEO you were speaking, they were supporting you. I'm happy that I managed to get some clap also. But to me, I didn't hear a lot of sopranos. And I know that Machita, there's nothing wrong, but most of us as gentlemen, when we get money, we have a lot of things that we do to entertain ourselves. But when you empower a lady or a woman, you empower the nation. So I would like to see more ladies getting more involved. Can I get a clap on that? Yes, so we'll do that. And the other thing that as we move on, when we are registering, you want to partner with banks or whether Postnet or post office and stuff like that. Because we don't want to pay you by cash. Understand? We want you to have a bank card or whatsoever so that your money can be transferred And when you are busy working, your money cannot be, you cannot be or get marked and stuff like that. Ne? So we want to improve your security. So colleagues will continue to work with you, and through the partnership we'll provide training on the do's and don'ts, and you will tell us your challenges. And I was looking at the troll and saying, very good initiative, and we are happy with it. We'll engage Eben Safer to say how much it costs, and from the city, when we do proposal, how can we get trolleys, and also with the uniform. It's unfair that you are only getting one uniform, because we are wearing it every day. Those who are wearing suits, they've got 3 or 4 suits that they are wearing every day. Ne? So we want to come on board as a city at a certain time to give you another protective clothing so you can be able to change. Okay, I see the hands, they must go on. So colleagues, I'm just saying that as the city, we appreciate what we are doing, and the Eben Safer and the hippo will sit down and formalize this partnership. But also, the most important thing is to say, how to improve the lives of the waste speakers. We want to ensure that even though temporarily some of them will stay under the bridge or whatsoever, we don't want them there. We don't want them in our parks. We want them to get houses, to get whatsoever. We'll talk to the other departments at the right time to say, please assist them there, please assist them there. But those who don't have IDs, don't worry, come and register with us. If you are a South African, at a certain point we'll call the Home Affairs to assist you. Because with the ID, many doors can be opening for you. So we want to ensure that you benefit from what the government is doing. Lastly, we want to encourage you to form cooperatives. I know some of you say, no, we don't want that, but I'll tell you, there are a lot of benefits when you are cooperatives. If you pick it up, want to appoint you, let's just say, to work around Stwekla, understand? We cannot appoint you as individuals, but we can appoint you if you're a group. And there's a lot of funding that is coming, whether from DTI or the province. But we can't give it to Sipho, Bongane, understand, or Senzo alone. But if you are a cooperative, we are able to assist you. In the city, in the metro center, and in our offices, we do have a cooperative that is collecting waste there. Only them, they come to collect. I have colleagues here from Region E. They've got their head office here in Sentin. Imagine if now you know that every Thursday, only 4 of you can go to that building and collect that waste. Nobody else will go there. Understand? So hence we want to ensure that you get the card, which will have your name tag, like your trolleys, and only certain people will be allowed in a certain building to collect that waste. Yeah. When you arrive there, you don't need to sweat for it. You get it already placed aside for you to collect. Yeah. That's money for you. So that's how we want to improve your life. Yeah. Okay. And the last one, you know, when people they clap, you keep on talking. So, yeah. But colleagues, so we want to ensure that when we do that, we'll talk even to private sector to allow you that exclusivity to collect the waste. Ne? But we can only do that if you have formed cooperative or if you register with the city so that we know you and we assist you. But now if we just give you this protective clothing, tomorrow Hippo goes and asks John or Swiss and say, you said you have given to 50 people. Can you see their names? They said, no, the people were under the bridge and stuff like that. You understand, the trust will be gone because they'll say, you gave it to your friends, now the people you don't see them and stuff like that. But if you register and you have your ID, we can be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt to say, yes, we give it to this person and stuff like that. I was talking to Loviso and we spoken a lot about the protective clothing and stuff like that to say, maybe on the trolleys, we may need to put a stamp. I know that the people who are not benefiting here today, they may try to take over these trolleys. Ne? We may need to find a way of saying, I see the number plates are good, but they can be easily removed. We need to find a way of saying permanent thing that is like almost a stamp that we can put there, so that that trolley, even if somebody can take it, you can still trace it. Yeah. So that's how we'll improve this thing. Hence the partnership, we need to come together and put our heads together and say, how can we improve this thing? I thank you.